Hey everybody, this is Joe with Joe Knows Cryptos. I'm here to break down why the market crashed, what's going on, what you can expect. At least in my opinion, none of this is financial advice, but I'm going to tell you what I've done. And just give you a little update here. My crushes of the month were doing fine. Actually, they're still, Cody is still up quite a bit from 6 cents. I think it's still 18 cents. But let's not talk about that today. We're here to talk about the market meltdown. So, what I think's going on here is F2 Pool, as you have all heard if you've watched other crypto videos, you've heard that F2 Pool sold about 3,633 Bitcoin in a single transaction, and that dumped the price of Bitcoin. Why did F2 Pool do this? Well, to me, it's pretty simple. There are a couple reasons. One, Bitcoin was at its all-time high, right? Over, 56,000. Next, coming into March, I think they were front-running March, which is historically a bad month for crypto. If you look at this little chart here, see if it'll blow up any bigger. But you can see January is normally a down month. February is usually pretty good. March, down month again. Then good recovery. April, good. May, good. June, July. You don't have another down month until August, September. Then October, November, and December are usually in the positive. So you've got F2 Pool with all these Bitcoins that they mined. Bitcoin at its all-time high, headed into March, where they can probably expect a pullback, and they're trying to front-run it in February, a week before, or a little over a week before we get into March, in case other people have the same ideas of dumping their Bitcoin and driving the price down. They want to maximize their gains. Now, not only is March historically a bad month for Bitcoin, but I brought this up many times before in the past, Mt. Gox. Now, if F2 Pool can sell 3,633 Bitcoin and have the market tank like it did, can you imagine what this Mt. Gox sell-off can do? They've got 140,000 Bitcoin. Doesn't mean that all of them are going to come on the market for sale all at once, but I can guarantee at least 3,633 will. Probably a lot more than that. So if you can see what F2 Pool did to the market, you can just bet your bottom dollar that when Mt. Gox releases the remaining 140,000 Bitcoin to customers, that a lot of those customers are going to sell. And the attorneys representing the people are going to get paid in Bitcoin. They're not in the business of storing and holding and investing in Bitcoin. They're in the business of settling lawsuits and getting paid. And then after that, they can do what they want with the money. So you can almost guarantee the law firm, which is getting paid a huge sum of Bitcoin, it's actually a ripoff. They're getting about half, maybe more than half of the total amount that the customers are getting. So out of the 140,000, they're getting probably about 80,000 Bitcoin. And you can bet your bottom dollar that they're going to sell a lot of that off. So between Mt. Gox releasing these Bitcoin, I don't know how many will actually be sold, but you can just see with the, like I said, the 3,633 that got released by F2 Pool, what that did to the market. Now, you'll also remember 2017 had a big run-up in Bitcoin, in cryptocurrency. 2018 the market fell 3 times dramatically. Why did it fall? Because there were 3 other times when Mt. Gox released coins. They released 200,000 3 times in 2018, and we saw Bitcoin go down to about, the 3,000s. So the good news is we have businesses and retail, buying into Bitcoin, but this is going to scare people, and I think March is not going to be a great month. So I'll tell you what I did. When I saw the market start to crash, I figured F2Pool was front running this sellout. They're expecting to have a crappy March, and they try to maximize their gains by selling a whole bunch of Bitcoin before we hit March, front running the other people who are probably going to be selling in March. That was my plan. But when I saw the market start to crash, I took about a third of my cryptocurrencies, sold them, put them in USD coin, and put them on Nexo, where they're going to pay me 10% interest. When it looks like the worst is over, I plan on buying cryptos back at a deep discount. Excuse me. And I think this Mt. Gox is going to weigh on the market a bit this year. I don't know if the bull run is completely over. It just depends on what kind of news we get from hedge funds, countries maybe investing, insurance companies investing, maybe Apple, big money coming in. That can offset the extra coins that are coming on the market. But basically, the extra coins coming on the market for the rest of this year are almost going to equal out like there was no halvening. That's the effect that it's going to have for about a year. And eventually this 140,000 Bitcoin will get absorbed, and then the sky is the limit. Then there will be absolutely nothing at all holding back Bitcoin. But guys, I just wanted to give you my strategy. I think we could see some more pain. I know we've already seen a lot of pain. It was very difficult for me to sell a third of my cryptos and put it into cash. But with what I know, I thought it was the best plan. And with that, I leave you. Kiss your wives, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, husbands. Hug your kids, pet your pets. God bless each and every one of you. Joe Knows Cryptos, signing off.